Okay. Share screen. So this should be what you all see. Are you seeing Canvas? Okay. So what I've done is I've made a first half pass-off skills section. And here's the major scales for group 1 and the major scales for group 2, the major scales for group 3. Some of those I've made videos on. So you can click on here and see that video. And it's on YouTube. So I'll continue to post videos as we go throughout the semester. If you want, you can subscribe to Doc B Piano, which is my piano YouTube channel. As you can see, I am just hugely popular with 94 whole subscribers here.
One of which is you.
Yeah, my mom's on there, and actually, my mom would never be able to figure out how to subscribe on YouTube. Just kidding, Mom, if you're watching out there. All right. Anyway, I have a bunch of videos there, and I hope to continue to put videos there and link them to Canvas. So if you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to that channel, and you'll see those videos. So basically, the way badges work is you will all receive a nickname, and they're funny animal nicknames. But it looks like I haven't set it up yet. I might have to go in there and set that up. But here are the names of here's our leaderboard. It's kind of like a friendly competition game. And you can see who's in first place and who's in second place. Let's see if this is going to work. Last year there was the cheeky condor, and it just had a bunch of funny animal names. Doesn't look like it likes student view of Canvas too much. But basically that has replaced the pass-off sheet. So instead of doing each individual square on my pass-off sheet, you now have to do kind of groups. So you get a you get a badge for passing off your major scales for each group. That is not working. So now you have to submit a video with you playing the C scale, the G scale, the D scale, the A scale, the E scale. So you'll submit one video. Hey, there he is. Hello, Alex.
Hey, you in the black.
That was rather embarrassing. I kept putting the passcode as the meeting ID.
So we are talking,
Yes.
Alex, about how we used to do pass-off sheets. Do you remember the pass-off sheets?
Yes.
And we've replaced that with what are called badges. So same idea. They're just, instead of individual boxes, there's groupings of assignments. So we're looking at the major scales, group 1. So you will submit a video of you playing the C major, the G major, the D major, the A major, the E major scale, and that is worth 50 points. So there's still 10 points a thing, but you turn them in now in groupings.
Oh, that's interesting. We did that for piano 1. So we're going to do it again for piano 2?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
But this time you get a cool badge. Let me show you some of the badges. You might get a kick out of them. So here are, you get a little badge. So when you get group 1 passed off, you get this badge. It says Scales, Group 1, CGDAE, Rams Piano, 1910.
Uh-huh.
And when you get your harmonization done, you get a harmonization badge. And I'm still in annotate mode here. Here's the chord progression badge. It's a trophy. So I've just made different badges. You get your piece learned, you get that final piece badge. So anyway, you will all be assigned a fun little animal name, and I don't know why it's not working.
You know, I wonder if I figured out something. It's like we never did the natural minor scales, but after taking the fundamentals and practicing and everything, I had an epiphany. And so your minor scales, we really basically already know those because we would just play the relative major if we were to play a minor scale.
Say that one more time.
Well, we didn't practice the minor scales, right? The natural minor scales.
We did. We went over the white key minor scales
Well,
for harmonic minor.
yeah, harmonic minor.
Yeah, right.
Natural minor.
Right.
Right. And I'm thinking that maybe the reason we didn't do the natural minor is because the natural minor, all we have to do is play the relative major.
True.
And so we already basically know the natural minor.
You're right. You're right. And also because the harmonic minor is the most commonly found minor scale.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here are the names of our animals. Are you ready? And you'll have to log in and see who you are. We have the zany rabbit and the zealous catfish and the lenient heron and the influential tiger and the reflective toucan and the dashing grasshopper. And if you don't like your name, you can change it once, I think.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, so we've already been assigned names.
You've been assigned an animal name, yeah. And then there'll be a leaderboard, and you can see who's in first place.
Okay, do we have to guess what our name is?
You can see what your name is, but you'll have to guess what everyone else's name is. So it's a fun little twist that we're going to try and do this semester.
How long will it take for me to get into class?
Hopefully
Actually,
not
register.
long at all. Usually Evie is right on it, and she adds people I send to her right away. I don't know what's going on with IT this morning. I got a message from the dean with a nice little GIF from Star Trek showing a computer system blowing up. So apparently something's going on with IT this morning, and it is not liking or letting any of the ad codes work. So I'm not sure how that outage affects Evie. If that affects Evie, then we'll have to wait on IT. If it doesn't affect Evie, she'll probably just add you as soon as she can, because that's what she normally does. So I've sent the email to her, gave her your student ID, gave her the ad code that I gave you, and it should be short unless IT's affecting her systems as well.
Should work out pretty good, Alex. You're kind of special. You're the only one that gets his first name first.
Yay.
Okay, so let's run over to, let me get out of there. All right. So when you get on Canvas, the first thing that you'll hopefully notice is that there is a big overlap between Piano 1 and Piano 2. The second half of Piano 1 is essentially the first half of Piano 2. So there's a good review period, and that's great for a lot of you because every single one of you, I think, with maybe a couple of exceptions, haven't had piano for at least a semester. Is that a fair statement? It's been a while. So that's the nice thing about this class is it's designed to kind of refresh everything that we did do and to really understand that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start back with major scales in arpeggios. which is what we did last time. But we're going to do all 12 major scales, all 12 major arpeggios for the first half of this semester. And then in the second half of the semester, we're going to do all the minors. So for some of you, it's going to be a well-needed review. And for others of you, you may have kept up your skills and you're going to just blaze through it super fast. So I always tell students I find Piano 2 to be so much easier than Piano 1 because it's a review. You know the system. You know how I work. You know what you have to do. It just gets a little bit harder on the way. But the first half is just review for the most part. We're going to have harder harmonizations, harder sight readings, harder chord progressions, but the scales and the arpeggios are what you've mainly already done. So it's just going to be a review. So next time I'll hop into scales and arpeggios and we'll go from there. Questions, comments, concerns, private messages in the chat?
There will be something I need to tell you after class, though.
Okay. If not, I will see you all tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's every day of the week.
Yeah.
Nice.
Except Friday.
Well, yeah,
Except Friday. Yep. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
I don't count that. Cool.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.